The power of what you do not say. There's a kind of strength that never raises its voice. A kind of power that never announces itself. A kind of confidence that does not need to explain, defend, or justify. And the Stoics understood this deeply. What you keep private protects you. What you reveal too early weakens you. We live in a world addicted to exposure. Oversharing, broadcasting, explaining, proving. People tell strangers everything about their goals, their relationships, their emotions, their victories, their failures. But the Stoics lived the opposite way. They built their lives in silence. They practiced their discipline in silence. They fought their inner battles in silence. They purified their intentions, not through applause, but through privacy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed by the color of its thoughts." And every time you spill your inner world out to the wrong people, you allow those people, their noise, their doubts, their opinions, to stain that color. So today we're going to explore 4 things you should never share with anyone. If you want to protect your peace, preserve your focus, and build a life that grows quietly, steadily, and powerfully. Let's begin. 1. Your deepest goals, guard them like fire. Your goals are sacred, and sacred things lose their power when exposed to careless hands. The Stoics warned that when you speak your goals too early, you weaken them. Why? Because speaking gives you the illusion of progress, without actually taking action. It tricks your brain into believing something has already been achieved. You get the dopamine of accomplishment, without doing the work of accomplishment. The Stoics would say, don't declare your philosophy, live it. Years ago, I shared one of my most meaningful goals with friends. They supported it. They praised it. They encouraged it. And something strange happened. The more I talked about the goal, the less I worked on it. Their approval became a substitute for effort. Their enthusiasm became a distraction disguised as support. That project never reached completion. Not because it was impossible, but because I opened the door too early. And the flame blew out. Your goals are embers. They burn brightest in silence. Build them quietly. Sharpen them privately. Let them rise through action, not announcement. Say less. Do more. Let your results speak the language that words never could. 2. Your struggles and weaknesses. Share with the few, not with the many. Pain is real. Struggle is real. Weakness is real. But broadcasting your wounds makes them deeper. The Stoics believed you should process your pain inwardly, transform it quietly, and allow wisdom, not attention, to be the outcome. There was a period in my life when everything fell apart at once. Work was chaos. Relationships were strained. My mind felt scattered. My sleep disappeared. And I thought, if I share this openly, maybe I'll feel lighter. For a moment I did. But then I noticed something. Every time I talked about my pain, it grew louder. Every time I repeated the story, the wound reopened. Seneca said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Meaning, stop narrating your pain. Start transforming it. The more you talk about your weakness, the more you feed it. The more attention you give your suffering, the more power you grant it. Do what Marcus Aurelius did. Write your struggles privately. Let your journal hold your storms, not the world. Speak to a trusted friend or mentor. Yes, share intelligently. Yes, but broadcasting your pain to everyone you meet. That only scatters the strength you need to heal. Healing is not loud. Healing is not public. Healing begins in silence. 3. Your personal life. Protect your inner circle from noise. In a world obsessed with sharing, your privacy becomes your superpower. Your relationships, your family matters, your personal stories, your emotional world. None of this is meant for the crowd. Many learn this lesson only after heartbreak. Years ago, I shared too much about a relationship. The challenges, the arguments, the emotions, the private moments. And what happened? Everyone had an opinion. Everyone had advice. Everyone projected their own fears, insecurities, experiences onto my life. Suddenly, the relationship felt crowded. Not with 2 people, but with the opinions of 20. And it collapsed under the noise. Seneca wrote, "Withdraw into yourself as far as you can." He didn't mean isolate. He meant protect the sacred. Your personal life is a flame. Too much oxygen destroys it. Too little suffocates it. Give it quiet. Give it space. Give it privacy. Not everyone deserves front row access to your heart. And the moment you understand this, you reclaim your emotional sovereignty. For your good deeds and acts of virtue, let silence be your witness. This is the one almost everyone gets wrong. In a world where kindness is posted online and generosity is shared for validation, Stoicism teaches the opposite. Let your good deeds be invisible. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you have done a good act, don't seek applause. It is enough to have done it. Virtue that seeks attention is no longer virtue." Years ago, I helped someone anonymously. It felt good. Pure calm, right? But a week later, I casually mentioned it to someone, hoping they'd see me as compassionate. That moment changed me. I realized it wasn't goodness I was chasing. It was approval. From that day forward, I made a rule. One act of goodness each week that no one knows about. Those moments shaped me more than any public gesture ever could. The Stoics believed, what is pure does not need praise. What is noble does not need witnesses. What is good does not need an audience. Virtue done for applause fades. Virtue done in silence transforms. Guard your garden. Think of your mind as a walled garden. Inside it are the seeds of your best self. Discipline, patience, courage, clarity. Every time you overshare, your goals, your wounds, your personal life, your virtues, you open the gate. Wind enters. Noise enters. Strangers enter. Opinions enter. But when you protect what is private, your garden grows stronger. Your silence becomes focus. Your privacy becomes power. Your restraint becomes strength. Keep your goals private until they become results. Keep your struggles private until they become wisdom. Keep your personal life private so it can breathe. And keep your good deeds private so they remain pure. This is not secrecy. This is sovereignty. This is self-mastery. This is the Stoic way.